exactly who that is. Maybe Hamlin. Jordan Poyer was able to go tonight. He was iffy. Their only Pro Bowler on this very good defense. Hamlin's taken the place for the injured Micah Hyde. And that is Damar Hamlin. A big piece of this defense for Sean McDermott. Back after this. Well, this is the last thing you want to see. As they brought the stretcher out, they have that backboard out. Damar Hamlin is the one who was in on that stop on T. Higgins. And then he got up and just went right back down to the ground.
Not what any of us want to see, and everybody's around him, and just hope that he's going to be okay.
So we'll take another break. Well, you can see that the ambulance is out there on the field, and they are intensely working on Damar Hamlin. The players now for both teams are so tight around Damar Hamlin, it's tough to get our cameras in there. Maybe that's for the best, but they have him on a backboard, I am told, and now on a stretcher. Damar Hamlin fell at 8:55:03. Was on his back, and it went from wondering what was going on to wondering about head injury to then them frantically administering CPR to this 24-year-old safety. And this is a Bills team. During the break, we watched Sean McDermott call his team over and say, we're going to say a prayer. We're going to say a prayer for Damar. They're going to try to continue to play this game.
Hey, guys, just so much emotion down here on the Bills sideline right now. After Hamlin was taken away by ambulance, the Bills players just came to their sideline, and they just looked devastated. Some players just sat staring out of the field. Other players were hugging each other. Other guys were openly weeping. At one point, Stephon Diggs tried to refocus everybody. He called everybody to gather around him.
CPR. Tell Robbie I got you here. He's gonna shit. Oh my God.
So certainly we're pulling for Damar, hoping for the most positive outlook, and looking forward to him seeing all the support that he's getting from his team, his community, people around the league, his family. That'll be a great day when he's able to see that. I also want to point out a lot of other people that I thought just did an outstanding job handling the situation the other day. You know, all the medical professionals that were involved, the Bills trainers, the Bills doctors, our trainers, our doctors, the paramedics, the emergency response team. I thought that they were on it. They were composed. It was obviously a complicated situation on the field that everybody was trying to process. And for me personally, being down there and seeing the composure that everybody involved had, you know, obviously not knowing how the situation is going to unfold, I was led to believe that it was going to be positive because of how they handled it. And I think that's important to point out, that they were prepared and that they gave Damar the best chance. So that was well done by all them, and I was really impressed and thankful for the work they'd put in to be ready for moments like that, and the way they handled it, I think, was important for everybody to see. I also want to point out University Hospital, you know, the doctors and the nurses that are over there helping Damar and his family, the security over there that's doing their best to allow them to maintain their privacy. Obviously, as an organization, we're doing everything we can to support them, but at the same time, give them privacy. And so I think that's something you've really seen both communities rally around. Buffalo, Cincinnati, the NFL community really rally around Damar and the Bills. And we're doing everything we can to support them and make them feel comfortable, but at the same time, make sure that they have privacy as a family to manage this situation.
This is a savage sport. Men are dying every week, and you covered that up during CTE, and now you want to act like you the top of the food chain because you got the CPR people on the field all the time? That's the least you should do. You're not gonna pay that man's you're not gonna pay that man's tuition for his kids. You're not gonna give him no disability money. You don't do nothing. All you do is collect them big checks, and we go play fantasy footballs, and I hear these dudes' thoughts and prayers for a whole damn 2 hours. Y'all don't care about them kids. These young black kids is putting on the line. And you telling them what they put on the line ain't worth it because you know why? Because you don't want to pay for somebody that's broken and battered and can't take care of themselves because it costs you money. So it is all about money. And I ain't heard nobody talking about no contracts. And they sitting up here cashing these checks. We worship these owners. They do anything they want to. Anything. And as long as the product is good, we salute it. I'm pissed off today. Up there, pat Roger Goodell on the back for running this organization the way he does. They run it like a criminal organization. Sick of it. I'm tired of that, man. I just had to get that off my chest because all this stuff, you ain't talked about what this boy gonna go through. This kid could be damaged the rest of his life. And we talking about making up games. I don't care about making up no damn football games.
Man, it's a really personal thing for me, being a Pittsburgher, and that young man being a Pittsburgher. I've known that guy probably since he was about 12. Just got a lot of respect and love for him as a human being, his commitment to the pursuit of his goals and dreams of doing what it is he's doing right now, which is playing in the NFL, and to watch him make personal decisions and make that a realization. It's just an honor to get to know young people like that. Had an opportunity to express that to him whenever I see him. We've played Buffalo each of the last 2 seasons, and he and I get to have a moment because it's just cool to not only appreciate these guys in terms of where they are now, but to know them since they were younger people and to watch their maturation, their development, to watch them, earn what they've been chasing. It's just really a cool thing, and he's an example of that. I got a lot of love for that young man. We lifted him and that organization up in prayer, reached out to Sean McDermott to lend whatever assistance I could. But I don't have a lot to add other than that. I just respect the fact that you guys appreciate how personal it is for me, not only for me, but just for all of us as people that thrive in this space. That's not obviously something that you ever want to see.